Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel where we keep you informed about the significant happenings within the world's royal families. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. Today, we turn our attention to a truly remarkable event, a moment steeped in history and personal significance. We're delving into King Charles III's recent visit to Italy, specifically focusing on an unprecedented address he delivered within the hallowed halls of the Italian Parliament. This wasn't just any speech. It marked a historic milestone, a gesture of profound respect and connection between nations and monarchs. Before we explore the details of this significant occasion, may I gently remind you that if you appreciate these updates and enjoy our discussions, please do take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support truly helps us continue bringing you these stories. Now, let's set the scene. Imagine the grandeur and solemnity of a joint session of the Italian Parliament in Rome. It's a place where the nation's laws are forged, debates are held, and the course of the country is charted. It is exceedingly rare for a non-Italian figure to be granted the honor of addressing both chambers simultaneously. In fact, before King Charles stood at the podium, only 3 other non-Italians in history had ever been given this privilege. For a British monarch to do so? Absolutely unprecedented. This alone underscores the immense weight and significance of the occasion. King Charles III, accompanied by Queen Camilla, arrived for what was already a notable event, their first visit to Italy since his accession to the throne. But the king elevated this visit to an entirely new level with his address to the assembled senators and deputies. The anticipation in the chamber must have been palpable as the British sovereign prepared to speak. And then came a moment that surely resonated deeply with everyone present. King Charles began his address not in his native English, but in fluent Italian. This gesture, speaking the language of his hosts in their own legislative heartland, was a powerful symbol of respect, friendship, and a desire for genuine connection. It immediately captured the attention and, by all accounts, the hearts of those listening. Buckingham Palace, understanding the gravity and warmth of this moment, later shared highlights from this pivotal speech. A particularly poignant part, delivered by the king in impeccable Italian, touched upon a very personal milestone while also honoring the enduring legacy of his late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, whose own fondness for Italy was well known. Speaking in Italian, the king expressed these heartfelt words: "È molto importante per la regina, e per me, tornare in Italia per la nostra prima visita dopo l'incoronazione. Il momento è ancora più speciale per entrambi, dato che oggi ricorre anche il nostro 20° anniversario di matrimonio." For our English-speaking viewers, this translates beautifully to, "It means a very great deal to the Queen and myself to return to Italy for our first visit since my accession. The timing is all the more special to us both, since today also marks our 20th wedding anniversary." Imagine the impact of these words delivered in Italian within that formal parliamentary setting. It was a masterful blend of acknowledging the official nature of the visit, first visit since my accession, while simultaneously sharing a deeply personal joy, his 20th wedding anniversary with Queen Camilla falling on that very day. This acknowledgement of their shared milestone, woven into such a significant state occasion, added a layer of warmth and relatability that clearly struck a chord. The reports tell us his words were met with rousing, heartfelt applause, a genuine expression of appreciation from the Italian parliamentarians. This reference to his anniversary serves as a reminder of the journey Charles and Camilla have undertaken together, culminating in their roles as king and queen consort. Marking 2 decades of marriage on such a historic state visit lends a certain poetry to the event, highlighting the partnership that now underpins the British monarchy. Furthermore, while the direct quote focused on the anniversary, the palace's emphasis on the speech also served to subtly honor the memory of Queen Elizabeth II. Her Majesty had visited Italy numerous times during her long reign and held a deep affection for the country and its people. For her son, King Charles, to undertake this significant visit and make such a historic gesture in Italy can be seen as a continuation of that long-standing relationship, a bridge between reigns, carrying forward the diplomatic and personal ties his mother had so carefully nurtured. It adds another layer of historical depth to the king's words and actions. Following his opening remarks in Italian, King Charles seamlessly transitioned into English, further elaborating on the profound connection he feels with the nation, often affectionately called the Bel Pays, the beautiful country. He stated with evident sincerity, "Italy is, as I hope you know, a country very dear to my heart and that of the Queen, as it is to so many of our countrymen and women." This wasn't merely a diplomatic pleasantry. The king provided concrete evidence of this deep-seated affection. He revealed to the parliament that this visit marked his 18th official journey to Italy over the preceding 40 years. Think about that. 18 official visits across 4 decades. That speaks volumes about a consistent, enduring engagement with the country, far beyond the requirements of mere protocol. It paints a picture of genuine interest and a desire to repeatedly experience Italy's diverse offerings. He elaborated on this extensive personal history with Italy, painting a vivid picture of his travels and growing admiration. He shared, "It has been one of the pleasures of my life to come to know this irresistible country, and from Turin to Palermo, Verona to Naples, Florence to Trieste, I have learned a little more about this nation and have come to admire it even more." Listing these specific cities from the industrial north, Turin, to the sun-drenched south, Palermo, from the Veneto, Verona to Campania, Naples, encompassing the Renaissance heartland, Florence, and the northeastern border, Trieste, demonstrates a breadth of experience. It shows he hasn't just visited Rome or the major tourist hubs. He has explored the rich tapestry of Italy's regions, cultures, and histories. His use of the word irresistible perfectly captures the allure that Italy holds for so many, the king included. Each visit, he suggested, deepened his understanding and his admiration, portraying a relationship with the country that has matured and strengthened over time. This entire event, the historic setting, the unprecedented nature of the address by a British monarch, the skillful use of both Italian and English, the blend of personal sentiment with official duty, the explicit declaration of affection backed by decades of visits, serves multiple purposes. Diplomatically, it acts as a powerful affirmation of the strong ties between the United Kingdom and Italy, a gesture of goodwill and mutual respect in a complex global landscape. For King Charles, it demonstrates his commitment to his role on the international stage, showcasing his diplomatic skills and his willingness to engage personally and respectfully with other nations. Choosing to speak Italian was a particularly deft touch, reflecting a modern, sensitive approach to monarchy and international relations. It also allows him to subtly shape the narrative of his reign, emphasizing continuity with his mother's legacy while also forging his own path. The fact that Buckingham Palace actively shared highlights signifies the importance they placed on this speech. It ensures the key messages of respect, personal connection, shared history, and future cooperation reached a wider audience, both domestically and internationally. So what we witnessed was far more than just a speech. It was a carefully orchestrated moment of historical significance, personal warmth, and diplomatic finesse. King Charles III, standing before the Italian Parliament, not only made history as the first British monarch to do so, but also delivered a message that resonated on multiple levels, celebrating a personal milestone, honoring the past, expressing deep affection for Italy, and reinforcing the bonds between two nations. It truly was a remarkable occasion, showcasing the unique role monarchy can still play in fostering international relationships through gestures of profound respect and personal connection. The blend of solemnity and warmth, of historical precedent and personal revelation, made this a particularly memorable event in the early years of King Charles's reign. This event certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the evolving nature of monarchy in the 21st century and the enduring power of diplomacy rooted in genuine appreciation and understanding. What are your thoughts on King Charles's historic address? Were you impressed by his decision to speak Italian? How significant do you think such gestures are in today's world? We would love to read your opinions and perspectives in the comments section below. Your insights always enrich our discussions. Thank you so much for joining us today for this exploration of a truly significant royal event. If you found this update informative, please do remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and perhaps click the notification bell so you won't miss our future updates on royal news from around the globe. Until next time, take care, stay well, and thank you for watching.